Anyway, hello again, robot friend. Let's go. Well, you're at vacation. Isn't that the perfect time to have some fun with Claw? This is not a vacation. I've been sniffing out the Philippines as a potential place to live, which has been more hard graft than I would normally do on a vacation. I've come to the conclusion that I'll give this place a chance. So I just heard my phone go off at an inopportune time. Yeah, man. You sign up for Philippine things, and my god, everything here is riddled with advertisements, huge amounts of them, and they seem very silly as well. What's annoying is it's in Taglish, so it's riddled with English as well, so you can't just filter it out like when you get advertisements in Hungarian. Right, never mind that. What are we offered here? We've got our beloved robot, we've got random rare. Not a lot of bad random rares on the defect, but if I got something like Amplify, it would be fairly wasted on me. A Seek would be great, Biased Cognition would be great, Hyper Beam would be great, although it did let us down the last time we played. Didn't you just move to Hungary? That was 2.5 years ago now, Shen, coming up for 3. Now I love living in Shiafolk, and I think I'd be happy to continue living there for many years to come, but if I did, I'd always have that feeling of, oh man, you should have gone out and explored more when you had the chance, Jake. Now you feel chained to this place. I'd far rather regret moving away from having everything I want. Then at least I'd feel I gave something a shot. I don't think Japan's the end goal anymore though, Borm. Right. Random rare for all gold sounds really good, especially if I'm not forced to go to an early shop, and it's very easy to dodge those early shops. Not a forced early elite. Not at all. But there are no late elites, which is always a bit sad. Can score up to 3 elites here. The rest sites are not well punctuated, but they are punctuated to a degree. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 regular combats, take 2 elites with a rest between them, get the relic, get another elite, get another rest, and of course those rests are upgrades. No shopping whatsoever, speaks very highly of get a rare relic for all of my dosh. We're fighting Hexaghost, yeah, let's get it. Very few of the rare relics are bad. But it could be Shovel, and I would not be happy with Shovel. It's not Shovel, but it is also something I'm not very thrilled with, the Peace Pipe. It would make it very easy to get rid of those defect strikes without having to pay for it at the shop. But my issue with the rare relic Peace Pipe early on is that this does nothing for me at the start of the game. This is something that can be very good the longer we play, but does not make mashing these elites any easier. That means going this path has become exceptionally risky. So it might be time for a change of plan. I'm going to lower the elite number by 1 and get my upgrade before the elite, because going this way with no guaranteed potions, no guarantee of good card rewards, just seems like a bad idea. So we even have a super wimpy path here if we're about to die here, but let's hope it doesn't come to that. Right, not happy with Peace Pipe. Would have been much happier with something like Fossilized Helix to block the first bit of damage, Incense Burner to make ourselves intangible. Many good rare relics, and that was not one of them. Yeah, at least it's out of the relic pool. Sure. Alright, Jawworm is here to do what Jawworm does best, which is give you that undodgeable 12 damage from the very start. Chomp, eating that 7. Self-repair, where are you? We're fine, but we're barely fine. Whew. Alright, we do get a potion. It's not a good one, but at least it's a potion. And we're offered options. I like options, but do I like these options? Force Field is an unplayable card until we get at least 1 power. Beam Cell amplifies physical damage, of which are just our strikes. I might go Doom and Gloom. Yeah, I'm gonna go Doom and Gloom. Not great damage on single targets, it's worse than 2 strikes. But that Dark Orb would be pretty good against Hexaghost, so let's grab that with the view to killing Hexa. Ooh, nice early opportunity for the Golden Idol. That's loads of money. Naturally, I get rid of maximum hit points because max hit points are not real hit points. There is absolutely no opportunity for a shop outside of the first two right at the beginning. So any money we get, we are really going to have to survive until Act 2 if we want to make use of Golden Idol. So we've very much got a good later, terrible now start. At least on the relics. It's not steam, it's smoke from the pipe. Oh, don't go there. Strike Gloom and Doom. Get the Dark Orb going, although I can't imagine it's going to see much use here. Did I have lethal there? No, right? Probably not. It was just one strike, I believe. Good damage out of Gloom and Doom there, I must say. Defrag. It's a power. It's a good power. Yes, I will take Defrag. Frostplay is now certainly on the cards, and this cultist is extremely dead. Question is, are we? I feel like taking no damage here. Not a sausage. Hit me for 6, don't even manage it, and I will simply kill you. Another power? Storm is difficult to take early, so I won't take it early. Blizzard is impossible to take with no frost, so is it Go for the Eyes? Sure, I'll take Go for the Eyes. It's not a card I take often enough, I think. Gloom and Doom, save me? Doesn't want to save me. Don't like the fact I'm going to be made weak here. But there are many things in life I don't like. Don't think it's worth it for the plated armor. Alright, dual cast, help me out here. Like, a lot. That does help. Unfortunately, not nearly enough. Gosh, taking quite a bit of early damage on the crummy robot here. Gloom and Doom does not put an end to my woes, actually. If I weren't weakened, it certainly would, but I am weakened. Lightning not working to my benefit here. Perhaps now it will. There we go. Right. Zero cost block card is hard to say no to. Haven't added any block. I will take Steam Barrier, I rather like it. I would have taken Sweeping Beam if I hadn't already got a attack all option here. Defrag, Dual Cast, Zap, all reasonable upgrades. Steam Barrier is not that reasonable. Toking a card, not so keen on that right now. I hate these strikes, but we still are in the period of needing them. You know, Doom and Gloom's a pretty chunky upgrade, 4 AoE damage. I might actually go for that. Not feeling great about this run. Not a great potion for the elite. If it's Gremlinob, he stomps us to jelly, so let's hope it's not. It is Gremlinob! Oh, we're getting stomped to jelly. And dual casting so that the Dark Orb is on the front. So that, you know, maybe we get dual cast after he's smashed us big time. And then we dual cast the Dark to kill him. Well, this stinks. Ah, that wasn't even enough block now, was it? Right, thank goodness for Go for the Eyes, so that we're only taking 18 this turn. If I don't draw a dual cast, I am smoked right now. I'm willing to play this in the hope that I'm not smoked today. Dual cast? That's not dual cast. That is dead cast. If I do 15 here, it's actually just 2, 2, and 2. Well, better than dying. Might actually still be dying. No, it is still dying. Well, goodbye, cruel world. Conquered. Is this my true potential? So it seems. This is a dangerous run because no early shopping, and because our relics didn't strengthen us in any way. So I would say we got little done in by randomness there, but that's the nature. I need to get better at mitigating that randomness. These days I've grown a lot more fond of a shop around this part in Act 1, because when your card rewards suck, going to a shop to mitigate that, or getting a relic that can bail you out, I think is really good. But of course we spent all of our money on a relic that did nothing, and the other relic we got also did nothing. So that's quite sad. Defect indeed gets knobbed today. So who will we go for to make up for that terrible run? Do we feel like the Iron Chad should step up? Or should it be the Silent Chat? You decide, and while you're at it, get me a good seed. A better seed than Will I Claw, in which we got no claw options. Alright, we have a suggestion. It's going with the Silent, and it's also with the seed. Silence Lambs. I'm certain that's too long. No, well, I'm not so certain anymore. Silence Lambs it is. It even stayed there. Unless I misspelt it, which is always possible. Right then, Silent. How are we going into this today? With a simple upgrade. Nothing wrong with upgrading Neutralize from the get-go. Double weak is really good, especially if you pick up Paper Crane. I'm not a big fan of max hit point gain. Remove 2 for 15. Silent can't really take that 15 damage. I wish it were losing max health, because those aren't real hit points. The boss swap. I would do that if it were Slime Boss, but it's not Slime Boss, so I think it's actually upgrade Neutralize. Not terribly exciting, but it's a way forward. Then again, Silent has a huge starting deck here that really needs to be trimmed down. Losing a strike and a defend would actually probably go a very long way. You know what? I'm game for that. There we go. Do something about that hideously large deck that she has. I reckon the reason she has such a horribly large starting deck is because the Ring of the Snake mitigates the problem by drawing an extra 2 on turn 1, but it certainly doesn't draw anything going forward. What are we looking at here? Forced early elite. There is no way out. Unless we somehow get winged boots. And I can't imagine how we would get winged boots early on. Forced middle treasure. But that's always the case. Not loving the arrangement of this act at all. Although there is a 4 elite path, it doesn't really have much in the way of resting. Taking on the Spicy Elite also offers us 4 elites. But given that I just took damage to even get this far, it seems like a wildly inappropriate path to take. It is forced even with the winged boots as I see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you go here and then you wing boots over to here. And then you're fine. It won't be a forced early elite. Alright, well I guess we take 2 events and 3 fights, take on this elite and see how we're going. If it's terrible, we have a couple of upgrade/rests going into elite number 2. And colors the other way then. 2 elites over 4 is probably the much more sensible option. Also gets us a late shop. Actually, it's looking like the far better path to take. What about this path? Then we get 1, 2, 3 elites, and we get the shop, and we still get that upgrade. That sounds really, really good. We certainly have options then. Alright, well, let's see how things unfold before we go for those options. What do you know? Jake can't past 4 character development. I do deserve such comments. Silence sucks with elites normally in Act 1. That is completely correct. I was wondering why the cultist wasn't weakened, but of course we didn't take the upgrade Neutralize. Am I okay taking 3 here? No, because 2 strikes kills. And what are the odds that we don't get 2 strikes here? Get out of here, cultist. Oh, wow. We max roll on the gold. We get an amazing potion. That potion solves the Hexaghost fight. And we get great options here. Well, accuracy isn't a great option. Did you hear that? I hope you didn't. I don't think you can hear it. I really, really don't like these Sennheiser headphones because they don't have physical buttons. It's got one of those touchpad things to control the headphones. And they just go off whenever I don't want them to. Right, backflip, blade dance. That's an easy choice. Even though I'd love that backflip, we need the damage output, and blade dance is 12 damage on 1 energy. That's a really good setup, especially for a common card. I did not hear you say accuracy is not a great option. Floor 1 accuracy is terrible, because there's no guarantee you'll ever get shivs. Of course, now we have shivs, but it was at the cost of that. But I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together there. LOLO, lousy lice. Well, I'm certainly not taking that damage. I don't actually mind keeping a shiv around. Yeah, no, a 0-cost card at this stage in the game is not too bad. Normally, wisdom is do not leave shivs in your discard. But on 3 energy, with not much bulking me up right now, I'm alright with that. I'm not alright with this, though. Can't kill you. But I can defend rather handily here. You're about to bulk up. Meaning I should have targeted you, but you want to debuff me anyway. Dead, dead, and dead. Perfect fight. Decent gold. Decent options. That dagger spray is going to look really good with the cultist potion. Slice is a nice 0-cost attack. Poison stab. Start doing poison things. Poison stab is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage, but over the course of 3 turns. Starts poison things, but it's not really much of a poison card. 3 and 4 poisons, not much to write home about. Might take that dagger spray. Always have to be cautious of running into the multi-gremlins and multi-slimes, and this solves a bit of that problem. Speaking of problems, that's exactly what the jawworm is. I think I can deign to take 2, as long as I deal this 12 damage. Do not mess around with the jawworm, especially not as Silent. Silent can just have an unfairly bad time with this beast. You draw your strikes when he's defending, draw your defending when he's buffing. Silent finds a way to mess this up. Terrible. Where's ice cream when I need it? Well, that was perfect. Down you go, jawworm. 15 gold and some options. Nauseous fumes if I really want to start doing poison things. Piercing Wail, tremendous way to deal with Hexaghost during turn 2 and turn... is it 6 or 7 when he does Hellfire. On the other hand, Leg Sweep, really good block card. Really good Snecko card. Gosh, game's giving me great options, which makes it all the harder to choose between them. I think it has to be Leg Sweep. I'm going to be suffering if I don't take a block option at some point, so let's take that. Fumes is great in my honest opinion. Why? Fumes is not that great in Act 1. What fight does it really help you out with? Hexaghost, actually, but we already have a solution to Hexaghost. It's called the Cultist Potion. Do I want another fight? I would really like that other potion. 2 stabs is better than 1 stab at 50%. Looks like we're going to get a bunch of question marks anyway. Let's take the fight. Ugh. Well, we're out of the easy pool. Wait, are we? Was this a fight? I think it was. I don't remember an event here. Damn, I should have been keeping track of that. Right, this is a nasty, nasty hard pool fight as well. What's a man to do in this situation? Cry a little, I suppose. Might be wrong to target the slime over the cultist. But many things are wrong. Yeah, we gotta get going on the damage, even if I have to take little bits of chip here and there. Cultist needs to die. That makes Cultist dying a whole lot easier. Alright, finish it off with a good blade dance. Thunk, thunk, shunk, shunk, thunky shunk. Alright, good. Oh, very good. Flex potion. Time that with a dagger spray, blade dance, neutralize, and everything's dying today. Ah! Absolutely vindicated for taking leg sweep earlier, but what is this? What kind of man takes catalyst with no poison? I've done it before, I'm not doing it today, not when corpse explosion is here. Good chunky amount of poison, and this little effect here solves a lot of fights. It solves shield and spear, solves sentries, solves Donu Deka. So good. Give me that corpse explosion. Corpse explosion solves this fight as well. Wait a second. Am I getting out of this without taking damage? This is very rude of them, by the way. Very, very rude. I guess the best thing I can do is mitigate damage as much as possible. Ow. They might all attack next turn as well, which would also be horrible. Christ on a stick. Good thing I have a way out of this. Whew. Good lord. Right. You are eating that poison. And I'm going to strike you, so that poison kills you. And I'm going to neutralize you, so that the poison kills you as well. Observe. Thank you, Corpse Explosion. I would never have counted Triple Ice as one of the fights that Corpse Explosion solves, but there you go. Snecko Oil, not better than my current options. A second Blade Dance, alright. That does point towards this becoming a Shiv deck. Give me that Blade Dance. That RPG girl comes in with a single cheer. But since I'm in the Philippines, that's practically a 3-course dinner for me, so thank you for supporting my lifestyle. Alright, sentries, making Corpse Explosion feel tremendously good. Tremendously good. Now you need to die, however, I don't want to take damage. Kind of a shame we drew double blade dance with Shiv Potion, which would have really, really caned. I probably should have thought about this one a little bit more. It was probably fatal here. 9, 9, and 9 on this. I was a little bit too antsy to get my Corpse Explosion down, and I think I'm going to suffer for it. Well, I know I'm going to suffer for it, but them's the breaks. Even if I draw all my defense right now. 2 will have to do. Again, I should have thought about that. Did I have Fatal there? I had 9, 9, 11, 11. That would have killed you, actually. Yeah, I should have Cultist Potion there, not defended. Smash that sentry, save myself 10. Dang. I should be thinking a bit harder. Should definitely be thinking a bit harder. Still taking damage because of that misplay. What a numpty trying to throw the Shiv lady. I guess so. Right. 12 and 6 is not enough here. But with Flex Potion would be. Let's not mess it up this time. In the end, I'm still using that potion, so yeah, my misplay cost me 15 health there. That's a big one. Quite like Tactician if I have Discard, which I don't. Quite like Sneaky Strike when I have Discard, but I don't. Deadly Poison, I think that's just a skip, although Deadly Poison's pretty good on Hexaghost. It's really, really good in Hexaghost. Might have to rest here just to keep the hope alive. Or rather, take this fight, rest here, slay you. Going for 3 elite sounds nice. Maybe it's a bit much, though. I do not have a good answer for Lagavulin. Might go for the 2 elite path here and grab some upgrades. I would like to upgrade... well, leg sweep. Leg sweep for a lot of weak and a lot of block. But the blade dance is also... Anyway, I think it's none of these. Medley poison. Let's see what he's doing there. I will take 1 rest. Ah, slaver. Ugh, slaver. If only I still had my flex potion, could kill you turn 1 here. As it stands, I'm suffering turn 1 here. Well, there goes my rest. And in comes the big one. Now I need you to die. You're not dying today. Oddly smooth stone value, though. Now you try to net me, and I kill you. Oh no, I can't attack! But I can sit back and watch. I wanted Piercing Will earlier, I didn't take it, I'm taking it now. I need a relic here that's going to make things turn around when I fight this, because this is either Lagavulin or Gremlinob, and I'm not well equipped to take out either of them. The shop could also help, I can afford a relic there. Oh, well that is bad, tiny chest. At the same time, it's a tiny chest that will actually give me value across the run, but I think I'd rather just dumpster it for the Sapphire Key. Yeah, I'm not a tiny chest believer. Early or late, it's just a pain in the bum of a relic. Because it gives you nothing when you get it. 4 question marks until you get value out of it. I'm not a big question mark guy to begin with either. What's a man to do here? Quite like Leg Sweep Plus. Quite like Leg Sweep Plus. It's not damage though, but I'll take it. If I'm desperate for damage, I have Cultist Potion. Ugh. Thievery. None of that, please. How about dying? I could go for that. Block 2, deal damage. Shouldn't need to deal damage. Shouldn't need to deal damage, he says. Needs to deal damage. Gosh, you just don't quit. Good thing I don't have ectoplasm. I'm having that money back, you scumbag. Alright, 60 back to me. 0 cost block card or another blade dance. Really, really wanting an accuracy now. But I will take that. That'll be the last blade dance I take. Ugh, the illusion of choice. Right. Acid slime. Don't hurt me. The acid slime splits on 34. Poor Shiv lady, this hasn't been an ideal run for her. We don't know that yet. It could yet turn into an ideal run. What did I say? Split on 34, so bring it down to 35. Go for a big split next turn. Which might be difficult if I'm weakened. But, you know, the thing about difficult is that it's not impossible. He still takes poison damage before he splits. Ow! Thank God for Piercing Will. And also thank goodness for the fact that Corpse Explosion doesn't exhaust. Ew. Well, killing is better block than blocking. We're getting pretty bullied this act, though. Pretty darn bullied. Alright, we get a potion. Not a great one, but it's there. Catalyst is back. Oh, damn. Only have one poison card right now. Catalyst is really, really good. Really, really good. Even so, I might take that backflip. Oddly Smooth Stone makes it better. And draw is good. Sorry, Catalyst, we're not doing poison things today. Help me out, Merchant. I got a big fight coming up. Lee's Waffle would go a long way. That's not Lee's Waffle, but it is a lot of potions if I want them. It is healing if I want them, but it's also accuracy, which I also want. That largely solves Lagavulin. I'm taking that. I'm loving that Malaise as well. Malaise is so powerful against Hexaghost. Master Strategy, also very good. Strike Remove, also very good. Can't have both. Gosh darn, these are excellent options. If you'd taken that Deadly Poison, you'd have a better case for Catalyst. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, we had no idea Catalyst would be back, so I won't kick myself over that option. Really like that Master of Strategy. It's an immensely good card. But so's Malaise. Yeah, man, these are tough. They both have excellent upgrades as well. Malaise doing 1 extra strength and weak loss. Master Strategy drawing another card. Not even giving any thought to distraction. Terrible, terrible card. Because you have no idea what the skill will be. Maybe it's poison, maybe it's block, maybe it's draw. You have no idea. Attacks do damage. Powers strengthen you for the fight. But a skill, you just have no idea what you're getting. On top of that, it's not even 0 cost unless you upgrade it, so I don't like distraction. Malaise deals with Hexa, yeah, that's what I'm considering. With Malaise, I don't have to spend my Cultist Potion on Hexaghost. But maybe I shouldn't risk it anyway on 20 health, potentially less than 20 health. I also got to consider the fight that I'm going in for. Actually, you know what? I'm taking Malaise because if this fight is Lagavulin, that's even better. And if it's not Lagavulin, we're hoping that we top deck accuracy. It is Lagavulin. And there's my Malaise. Blech. Let's just maintain the weakness. And then hopefully get accuracy down. There's my accuracy. Corpse Explosion... Hold on. What's Blade Dance anyway? It's 8, 8, and 8. But Corpse Explosion is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Which is 21. Which is not as good as 8, 8, and 8. Especially since 8, 8, and 8 come with a strike. Oh, but I hadn't considered Corpse Explosion would have ignored the 8 armor there. Perhaps I should have. Well, I didn't. Too bad. Anyway, you're weakened and your strength down, so pathetic 12 damage coming in, meaning defend deals with it. What a world we live in. This one's a bit more serious. Oh, and now it's a lot less serious. That's good. Shank, 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 and shank, shank, shank. Not Blade Dance, Dagger Spray, Strike, you should be down and out with me taking 6. That's okay. And that's all you wrote. Yeah, the Strike will take care of you. The staggering 4 damage. Alright, make it worth my while. Oh my god. Dubious quality on these relics. I'm not even sure I want Juzu Bracelet. Guess. Riddle with holes. Great with strength gain, which I don't have. Blur, I'm not a big fan of. Heel hook, not that bad actually, given that I have leg sweep, malaise, and neutralize. I'm never normally a heel hook believer. Maybe I still shouldn't be. I'm still not actually. Pass on that. Should have taken Tiny Chest. Should I? Buggery. Blur scales nicely with Dex. You are not wrong. I will take the Blur. Taking a few too many cards here. Alright, we're going to have to make do on 14 health, so Hexa absolutely needs to die. think I'll upgrade the accuracy just to make this Hexa fight more or less in the bag. The trouble is, with a bad set of block, I'll be in a bad case, but Blur should help out with that. Sure. Bloat scales nicely with Blur. Alright, Hexa, what's the calculation again? Ooh. Ooh, not looking good for next turn. Oh, but we get accuracy off the bat. And I could malaise you for -2. I'm actually taking that. Yeah, that's pretty good. That means there's no damage on me next turn. No need to worry about pretty much anything. Yeah, oh no. Not 0 times 6 when I have all of the blade dances. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. We're keeping this cultist potion. Dousing your flames, Hexa. That's how pathetic you are. Blur. Yeah, sure, I'll keep some of this. Yeah, perfect block. If only we could make good use of it. Said we're fine. But we are kind of at the mercy of drawing those blade dances. It's my only real damage output. Hey, the blade dances. Backflip for corpse explosion. Don't want to eat that damage. Nice, nice draw with a backflip, though. Tremendous draw, in fact. The next turn could be a bit of a problem, though. Problems are mounting. Ah, but the blade dances are here to ensure that there were never any problems to begin with. Good fight, preserve the potion, took no damage on top of that, and we get a really nice potion, better than colorless. Get out of here. Adrenaline is one of those never bad cards. Don't see the utility of Doppelganger currently, and we already have Corpse Explosion. It's a card that you seldom need 2 of. Although you can stack the Corpse Explosion effect. Case in point could be if you're fighting Awakened one, you might be in a situation to dump Corpse Explosion several times on one of the cultists, and then when the cultist dies, he can do enormous damage on the Awakened one. Anyway, that's absolutely not what we're doing. We're taking Adrenaline for sure. Making me feel better about not taking Master of Strategy over Malaise. Well, I'll tell you what we're not taking. The Velvet Choker. No, this is Black Star, and we go Elite Slaying, and we really hope that it works out, even though we don't front-load our damage very well. Because there's no way I'm playing with Dome, and there's no way in hell I'm taking the Choker. Thank God this isn't something like Tiny House or Ectoplasm. Black Star is great because you are strong. Are we? Are we really that strong? These Blade Dances are good if I have accuracy down, but accuracy is not compelled in any way to be at the top of my deck unless I end up with Bottled Hurricane. I think it's Bottled Tornado, actually. To make a power innate. And no, we're not strong. Still have all these strikes weighing us down. These blocks are only slightly better than normal. We don't have front-loaded damage, so no, we're not strong. But if we slay some elites, maybe we'll become strong. 0 damage Hexa says you are strong. No, that was 0 damage because we got a very nice malaise off at the start and had accuracy down on turn 1. Different draw order could have made that a whole lot worse. I really want to make use of that shop, but we need to slay elites if we want to have any chance of getting stronger. Fight, event, upgrade, elite upgrade. Spicy elite, and we're out of here. No shopping, I don't like that. Shop or spicy elite. I'll have to consider that one. If I don't take the spicy elite, my hand will be forced in Act 3. How about taking the left shop? Comes at the cost of an upgrade, and ducking that elite for an upgrade is also not a great one. Also means the elite fight without an upgrade. What would I upgrade right now, anyway? Adrenaline or a Blade Dance, probably. Don't like losing all the bonfires there. And I like having options, especially options to heal or duck out of elites if things look bad. But yeah, only 2 elites of Black Star is kind of sad. Yeah, I need to consider the Black Star value, but I need to survive long enough to get that value. I think I will take the left path here, though. At least I got good potions. Hello, birds. Please help me, cards. That actually helps a lot. Doesn't matter which of these 2 things I do. There we go. Now that bird will be weakened if it swoops, and -2 if it goes for its rapid attack. So I don't fear you next turn. There's a good chance both of you will buff next turn. And if I get some blade dances with dagger spray, I should be able to floor the bastards. Oh, good thing I wasn't offered Philosopher's Stone, because I would have taken it, and I'd be suffering right now. Yes, it didn't swoop, but this one's swooping. And I didn't get a good opportunity to maul the thing. However, I have other opportunities. Ah, damn, I want to corpse explode real bad, but now's not the time. Now's the time for not dying. Now you're going to buff. I thought you'd buff. Seems I thought wrong. Okay, great setup of attacks here, though. Especially with adrenaline. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm dealing with any turducken today. Get down. Get down. Get down. I swear, guys, we're not strong. I'm gonna keep you in corpse explosion range in case we redraw it. Strike kills you, block blocks. Right, we're safe next turn. Dead. Dead. Can't touch this. Great fight against a troublesome opponent. Easy pool fight, by the way. Prepared plus. I don't like acrobatics because we did not get an energy relic, but what do I feel about prepared plus? There are enough strikes and defends that I'm happy to take that. It also can enable some discard synergy, so hell yeah, I take prepared plus. Plus, it was green. Ugh, looter mugger. Yeah, corpse explosion speaks pretty heavily here, but... well, no buts. I probably should do it. Don't want them running away with my money if I'm planning on going shopping, so I might have to take a bit of a beating here. Got 50% potion chance and gambler's brew if things are looking a little grimbo. Could certainly do with those blade dances. Wait, where are the blade dances? Ah, crumbs, we drew two and didn't use them. Well, this could get a little poopy. Could get a lot poopy. At least this one's taking damage. Oh, and they're both trying to run away already. That's nae good. Fortunately, we should be able to deal with that. Malaise does nothing, but it stops Malaise from being redrawn, so that's something. Right, just need to deal a tickle of damage on the mugger. Wait, 17? That's not a tickle. Oh, thank God for corpse explosion. Whew! Alright, well, that could have been really rough. As it happens, we get all the money back. 1,000 cuts, huh? Upgrades to be pretty monumentally powerful with all these shivs, and yet I don't think I want it, because it's going to need that upgrade, and on 3 energy, a 2 energy power is very powerful to play. Too powerful for us. Ali once again coming in with advice that makes me think he's never played this game before. 1,000 cuts is great with his deck? Really? The blade dances are not upgraded, we don't have the power to play it, we don't really have the draw for adding that kind of bulk to the deck. No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Healing 13 is nice, but what about 1 of 20 cards? Is there a card I'm desperate for? More adrenaline is good. I don't think there'll be any rare cards here. I never seem to find rare cards in this event, but I know it can happen even on A20. Let's take a look. Yeah, no rare cards here. And it didn't affect the rare card chance, so I don't know what to make of that. Calculated Gamble's looking good, but thanks to Prepared, Tactician is looking good. Backstab also looking good for front-loaded damage, and I think I am taking that Backstab. It's 0 cost, and we're about to run into some elites. Really nice on the slavers as well. 1,000 cuts is only good if you have a way to make it for free, otherwise make something else free. Otherwise it's a skip, says Andy. Yeah, I think that's Backstab and that front-loaded damage. Fascinating. Juzu Bracelet means that these are never fights. Ooh, upgrade for free. Would love to upgrade Adrenaline for additional energy. Would love to upgrade Malaise for more pain to my enemies. As a man severely lacking energy, it's probably that Adrenaline. Dang, Jake is traveling. Mobile Jake, what? Not the first time, far from the last. I was streaming when I was in Japan. I was streaming when I was traveling around Europe, I think. Was I? Anyway, we have enough money to buy a relic. That's good enough reason to go to the shop. Even if I don't, dunking a strike or buying a better card, certainly viable. Gah, not when it's Prismatic Shard that you're offered. Tactician and Calc Gamble both seem nice, but I think this is Goodbye Strike. No curses or anything to get rid of. Yes, Goodbye Strike. Yeah, more kindergarten. Potentially even tomorrow, depends how busy I am. Today I was very busy resting in bed, because as you might have noticed, I was quite unwell yesterday. But spending almost the entire day in bed made me feel a lot better. No sniffles at all. My head cold's gone away too. Blessed be this immense immune system of mine. I am eyeing up Calculated Gamble and Tactician. I think 1 Prepared Plus and Survivor do not make a Tactician take. But I do love Calc Gamble. Do I so much of my money love it, though? I don't think so. Might save the money for here. That's another remove, if nothing else. Yeah, save the dosh. Alright, it's the elite. It's probably slavers. It is slavers. Well, that's kind of exactly why I took Backstab. But look at that accuracy with Blade Dance into the start as well. This is very, very nice. Would love to know what's in Prepared. Ha 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 ha. Oh, really sorry for these guys. Right, that guy dies. We're certainly going to take a bit of a nibbling here. But that's to be expected. Do I use all of my shivs on the back guy? Yeah, because I want to neutralize the front one. And Backstab doesn't make a difference here. Alright. Oh lord, Darthe has hit triple digits. How does it feel? Probably remarkably uncomfortable. Alright, tremendous opener on these guys. Yeah, I'm taking 13, but I'm getting 2 relics out of this, so how can that be bad? Being weakened is not nice, though. Forgot that guy weakened me. Well, 2 can play the weakened game. Can actually just malaise you quite horrifically. This guy buffs up in strength, but whatever. They remain weakened, making this an easier turn for me. Making this an easier turn for me. Should be well under control now, especially if I get Corpse Explosion off on Slaver. I can, and I can kill him, but I'll still be taking that damage, which I'm not thrilled about. So I actually think I don't. The fight should be well enough under control without needing to worry about that as well. Blur does nothing. Ooh, speaking about things doing nothing, that is tragic. That is Gambler Blue tragic. Yeah, we can do better than this. Keep the Survivor to block from you. The rest of this is just a way to kill Slaver. Hey, look, a way to kill Slaver. I'm not too opposed to using that potion, especially on 60% potion chance. That was just a rather unfortunate bit of draw that we got there. But yeah, somebody said that we're strong, and this is my case of we're really, really not. Oh, but maybe things change. The Gremlin Horn and Orichalcum. Jake loves Orichalcum. It's a little less good when I have Oddly Smooth Stone, but it's just such a great get-out-of-jail-free card. Glad I didn't pay for Calc Gamble. We don't have to pay for it. Gamble this stuff? Sure. Don't hurt me. That adrenaline is still a net gain to play. I'm just hoping I draw accuracy here. I did not draw accuracy here. Oh well, still needs to be played, even at this immense cost. It would have been very funny if that had drawn accuracy for me. Still wanting accuracy, but I might just Mega Malaise you here. Yes, I need to not deal with your nonsense right now. Okay, Orichalcum blocks pretty much all of that, which is great. That looks bad, because it is bad. Do I Corpse Explosion you regardless of this? I do. Probably should have done the strike instead, but that's okay. You're only doing 9. I'm going to Blurricade some of this. I'm going to have a horrible draw this turn, though. But we're sorted. Nice, that Malaise saved my bacon there big time. And I did get accuracy down, so kiss your arse goodbye, Chosen. Orichalcum's perfect for making me feel real stupid when I end my turn by playing a single defend. I've seen it done. Anyway, get out of here, Chosen. You are not the chosen one, except you're chosen to die. Get myself a power potion. Eviscerate. It says plus on it. I do discard cards these days. If nothing else, it's a big chunky 27 damage card. I will take Eviscerate. Makes more discard more better. 27 health going into an elite sounds a little dangerous. Resting... Who's my boss? Of course it's Collector, the hardest Act 2 boss in my humble and correct opinion. If it were Champ, the Cultist Potion would win, and if it were Bronze Automaton, I just wouldn't be that scared to begin with. I want those 2 relics, but chances are I die. So this is either Gremlin Bleeder or... Book of Glasgow. Book of Glasgow is a huge problem. Gremlin Leader, especially with Gremlin Horn, is not a problem. It's a question on the Black Star risk, and it is a huge risk. True enough, Malaise is brutal against the Book of Stabbing. No guarantee we're going to see that Malaise. Let's give it a go. It is the Book of Glasgow. And it's a big-ass Malaise. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yes. Thank you, Orichalcum. Do I use a potion to make this easier? -5 strength is already pretty brutal, because this thing's only ever going to do 2 times the turn number against me. And Orichalcum's going to block a lot of that. I don't think I need to risk a potion on this, but I do have very high potion chance. Nah, these are good potions. Let's not risk it. Or waste it, rather. Draw Order of the Gods here, I'm telling you. Getting immense value out of Orichalcum here as well. This is a moment where you actually come and scupper me a little bit. Ooh, more than a little bit. Fortunately, Piercing Wail will help a bit, but not entirely. I'm going to take a touch of damage here, and I'm okay with that. The wonk. 5 damage. What am I going to do against that? Not have this hand, that's for sure. Wish I had ice cream now, but I usually do. Alright, goodbye Book of Glasgow. It was kind of nice knowing you. Alright, Ayrshire conquered. Gambling chip. Oh, Silent is the best character to get the gambling chip on because she inherently gets 7 cards to gamble, not 5. Akabesto. If I get that together with Blade Dance or Eviscerate, that's... No, not Blade Dance. Dagger Spray or Eviscerate, that's great value. Otherwise, it's just 8 extra damage. But it is always going to be at least 8 extra damage on turn 1 thanks to Backstab. So yeah, not unhappy with Akabesto. Alright, sure, let's take a fresher power potion. Dagger Throw looking even better when I have Eviscerate, but I'm starting to think I'm playing with too many cards here. Need to focus on what this deck does well. What this deck does well is Accuracy Blade Dance. More draw, more energy. Is Dagger Throw either of these things? No, it is not. So skip. Guaranteed Relic. Game showing what Jake did there. He gambled, and he won. How about we win 2 random attack upgrades? It might just hit 2 strikes, but I'd be very happy if it hit Neutralize, Backstab. Odds are against me, though. Yeah, well, there's Dagger Spray. Thank you kindly. Could go for 2 additional elites here. The potions make me confident, but I want to go to the shop and I want to kill that spicy elite. I can't do both unless you have the winged boots. This could also be Colosseum, which would be awesome for loads of relics. Chances are Lee's Waffle is here. I should probably go for the shop. I've already taken out 2 elites. We got richly rewarded. Why press our luck? I think the correct order of business is this path right here. Upgrade. Probably upgrade Calculated Gamble. Slaughter these, hope for Lee's Waffle, and then get out of here. Yeah, I agree. The 2 elite path with the Black Star is tempting, but 24 health... there is an option to duck out if things go badly. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. Take on one of the elites, because this will either be Slavers, which we... Oh, well, Slavers... with Gambling Chips, Slavers should be a lot more manageable. Power Potion as well. Or it's going to be Gremlin Leader. And then... we still get the same bonfire, and I get to go into the shop. Shop together with the elite. I'm game for that. Let's go. Hey, it's Gremlin Bleeder. She is ready to die, I'm sure. Shouldn't need Piercing Wail or, frankly, any block on this turn. Keep Calc Gamble. In case what we draw out of this is Arse. Sure. We can do better, right? Oh wow, Dagger Spray is brutal here. Oh man, this is all brutal here. The Blade Dance isn't actually as powerful as one might think. Dagger Spray and Eviscerate are both criminally good here, though. It's not a... Oh, right, play the power potion just in case. I'd like to keep that for the boss fight if I can. hard to say no to that Dagger Spray. Dagger Spray kills both of the minions, draws 2, and gives 2 energy. And Eviscerate's still enormous here. It might not be this malaise. But if a Gremlin Leader attacks me next turn, it's going to hurt. And I don't have the world's best amount of block coming up. Do this anyway. So let's see what's in here. 2 draw, 2 energy, blur and corpse. Corpse explosion. That's funny, man. Might still gamble here though. Smashy, smashy. I'm not even sure getting the 24 damage in is better than getting set up. So let's eviscerate you and gamble the rest. Ugh, it did not work out. Not at all. What a waste. Not going for the attack. Thank you kindly. Smash, 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 smash. Good. Draw garbage. Now I might be in for trouble. Oh, or I could not be in any trouble whatsoever. 6, 6, and you are dead. Yeah, you better get out of here. That was the fight I was after. Gremlin Horde. Ugh, the freaking shovel. Anyway, the shovel is mine. Snecko Skull? Well, to be fair, we got awesome relics, and then we get gash. Ooh, we get dash. 13, 13 on 2 energy is not bad, but it's not really what we do. So I think I give that a skip-a-do. Getting through the whole deck by turn 2, pretty nice. Well, that's the gamble with more gamble. Juzu Bracelet did do something, prevented a fight there and got me a really awesome event. The unupgraded strikes of mine should probably be transformed, but do consider the mutagenic strength. +3 strength turn 1, makes blade dances, works with, well, it doesn't really work with Akabeko, but does make a pretty decent dagger spray if we get that at the start. Not jaxed, though. Can't afford the hit point loss. Should have taken Nauseous Fumes. I'd certainly consider Nauseous Fumes now with the Snecko Skull. Bit of additional poison damage. Yeah, Jax card. Jax card also great. You need... yeah, but I can't afford to be playing it for that 3 hit point loss. That's too much to stomach. With Tungsten Rod, that'd be fine. If you're Iron Chad, well, you've already got Strength Gain. Strength Gain is very powerful on Silent, but the cost here, the adding of a card, the costing of hit points, it's a bit too much. But transforming 2 strikes is amazing, because those strikes are terrible. There's almost nothing worse that they could become. Try and imagine worse things they could become. Distract. That's about it. And it didn't become Distract, it became another Accuracy, which is exactly what I'm after. And Finisher, not normally an A20 card for me, but with a Shiv deck, hell yes. Thank you, Scary Augmenter Man. Alright, what are we doing here? We're getting big attacked on turn 1, which is not very nice. We have Accuracy with Blade Dance, but this, as nice as this is, I need to not be taking this damage right now. Huh. Could I actually kill you? We're looking at 60, 79 damage. We're just shy of murdering you. If I could just get... well, the damage has to be free. So... I don't think going for the kill on the Centurion is the right way here. Damn, she could have been low health. Actually, she max rolled her health, the Centurion. Do I just roll it all away here? Except to defend, because I need to not die this turn. It's a bit sad, but I think I do. Besides, I might get Eviscerate here. Might get Eviscerate here. What's 17, 17, and 17 with Akabesto? I'm willing to believe it's pretty darn good. Let's see what's in prepared first. Don't need to block if I have Piercing Whale. Oh, wow. Yeah, these suckers are dead. Accuracy, Blade Dance, Dagger Spray. Still taking 3 that way. Do I have a way to not take that 3? No, I need to get the... Oh, wait, hang on. Accuracy with Blade Dance doesn't bring him up to 10. It brings him up to 8. 8, 8, 8. It's 10, 10, 10 with an additional 6. Alright, I think I'll take my 3 and ponder the situation. Oh, of course, the extra energy from Gremlin Horn. I'd forgotten. Let's take no damage then. Horrible turn turned into great turn. But I've never had a problem with this fight before. I think it's one of the easiest fights in the entire game, let alone Act 2. I mean, Act 2 is a scary act overall. Blur working against me here big time. Yes, you try, Mystic. Boy, do you try. But you just don't try enough. Nice. Paltry amount of gold. I don't want these cards. I already have Eviscerate, and the previous dash I was offered was upgraded. Now, do we feel like taking on another elite? Potion chance is high. Black star value is really good. But I should really rest. I think I should get an upgrade, but buy a relic. Don't need to remove the last strike anymore, although it's still an idea. The defends are pretty bad in my deck, actually. Although if I find footwork, that changes. Yeah, I need to go to the store. Let's not ignore the utility of that store. Probably upgrade the other accuracy. Alright, let's do it like that then. Oh, we could also dig. Random relic or accuracy plus? I think it's random relic, actually. Might as well get some value out of this damn shovel. Oh, now that is value. Oh, baby, that's good. Makes the rest even better as well. That was the rarest fruit relic as well. Shovel, just immediate value right there. That is fantastic. No Lee's Waffle. Actually, there's not a lot that I'm really interested in here. Pen Nib could be pretty brutal if I set it up for a turn 1 Akabeko Mega Blast. Clockwork Souvenir also very, very good. I'm not a big fan of Bandage Up. In my opinion, having this clog your deck will cost you 4 or more hit points more often than it'll save you. Speaking of things that would save me. No, I think I buy the Pen Nib and I rest going into this boss fight. Thank you, Masked Man. Caltrots might be good for heart. Yeah, maybe. That's a long way away, though. It's a bit of a curse until then, in my opinion. Right, let's hope we get the accuracies down fast so we can kill the Collector's minions fast. And fortunately, with the gambling chip, that becomes easier. Very, very tempting to use Cultist Potion because this fight is terrifying. Keep the adrenaline, ditch everything else? Yeah, I think so. Well, there's one of the accuracies. And there's a Pen Nib Eviscerate. And also a very, very nice finisher. Unfortunately, you cannot Akabeko finisher. Or if there's a way to do it, it's beyond me. Work our way down the deck. Did not get to what I wanted, but the leg sweep's actually pretty good for weakening the Collector from the get-go. Could blur that leg sweep, actually. I gotta say, 21 block going into next turn would not be unwelcome. Let's do that. Oh, I didn't even do the potion thing, even though I was talking about doing it. With both my accuracies down, though, how could I possibly fail? Do I even want to prepared? What could this get me? Wouldn't get me a particularly good melees. 14, 14, and 14 kills you, and that will give me draw and energy. Almost full blocks me as well. Let's see where we're going with this. I'm fine with this. You know what? I really should consider the power potion. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hell. Pen nibbed. Maybe someday. A pen nibbed strike. What a world we live in. These are normally 18, right? Now the collector is going to do You Are Mine, which is not very nice, so I want to make sure the collector is very weak going forward. That said, maybe I should just stack damage. That is stacking damage. So one of the reasons I bought the pen nib was because we're doing shiv things. Shivs allow us to generate that massive damage much more consistently. Please resummon and don't kill me. Resummoning and not killing me. That's what I like to hear. Unfortunately, I'm weakened, but shouldn't be too hard to take you out from here. Blur value. No Lakshad deny. Oh, thank God, but still. I'm gonna need better than this. Considerably better than this. 14, 18, but I'm weakened. It was a quarter of 18, half and half. Let's do like 13 or 14 then. Not enough to kill you, not enough to kill you. Help me out, backflip, bring me the other blade dance. Eviscerate is not quite up to the mustard, is it? 6, 6, 6. I mean, I should be fine. Should be fine. I'd very much like to know how much damage these shivs are going to do. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. But really they're going to be doing 13, right? So this is 39. And this is 18. That should kill the collector, right? How could it possibly not? 13, 13, 13, and we're out. Ooh, extinguishing the torch heads actually counts for Gremlin Horn. Cool. Alright, we get money. We keep that health. Resting was a foolish thing to do, but that said, if I hadn't gotten away out of that, that turn would have killed me, so maybe resting was the right thing to do. Replacement potion and another adrenaline, you say? Bullet time on 3 energy, but surely we're getting an energy relic now. Phantasmal Killer could be amazing with all of these super blade dances. Yeah, Time Eater basically guaranteed. Time Eater is fine if you have superpowered shivs. Don't think that because you're making a shiv build, the Time Eater is going to destroy you. If your shivs are powerful, it doesn't matter. Just hold strong until you power up your shivs, then unleash the shivs. Don't even bother playing Blade Dance without accuracy on Time Slug, unless you have something like Strength Gain. I'm looking at that Phantasmal Killer, and I am liking it. I never often play with this card. It's just Adrenaline's really nice. You can take Phantasmal. Even more relics for the Relic God? I am feeling very, very sad on 3 energy here, though. Slaver's Collar might be okay. We're not that bad at at hallway fights. Don't like the idea of never upgrading, but with the shovel that's not too shabby. We always have something to do at rest sites, and exchanging an upgrade for a relic's not that bad. You know what? Give me that fusion hammer. There's nothing that I'm desperate to upgrade here. Nice things, sure, but desperate? No. I want the 4th energy more than I want upgrades. Especially thanks to shovel. Plus, opportunity to get shovel value. How can I say no? We did not take out the spicy elite, meaning we must go this way. So... Juzu value. If only we had tiny house value. Not tiny house, tiny chest. Silent enter, tiny chest. Certainly want to elite max here. Get that black star value. A little forced on the shop, but I should be able to rustle up enough money to maybe buy a relic here. If nothing else, remove a defend. Never have found any footwork, so I could certainly do with footwork. What if we go to 2 shops, try to find footwork? Because I really feel that my defense game needs to be better. I don't really have the money to justify doing that. I'm okay with this completely right path, but I'm not so okay with the lack of rest sites. Guess we're not getting that shovel value after all. So I recall here, and then I maybe rest here if I need to. It's kind of stinky. There's so many more rest sites we could have, but... Well, it's not our day for that. Let's go. Corpse explosion, please. Piercing Will gets us some nice value here. Might want to gamble yet more, though. Hello, Eviscerate. Oh, wow. Could we really? A good freaking buy, man. It was nice knowing these people. And on top of that, let's just increment our pen nib. And life is good. Bye-bye. He had it all planned. I'm okay with the second Piercing Will. Great ammunition for the heart. Not okay with Endless Agony, though. Gotta remember, our cards won't be upgraded going forward, so if we find them pre-upgraded, take it. Another great fight for Corpse Explosion. It's proving to be an immense pick so far. Funny. More options, please. Yeah, Malaise is a pretty sweet option. My grand plan is to demolish the Spiker. So I should probably get a head start on that. I just don't want to see you again, so bye-bye. Yeah, Shuriken and Kunai would go a long way, but the game is not obligated to give that to me whatsoever, so let's not count our chickens. Don't play Dagger Spray in this fight, just kills you. Not enough funny... Oh god, speaking of killing me. I think I take less damage if I smash you here for 1. Well, actually, it's 11 or 11. The difference is... Actually, no, it's not. Well, yes, it is, but... There you go. Ow, but at least that wins the fight. Boom. Ooh, I probably should have killed you and see if I could draw some block. That would have been clever. Block and 2 shivs. I like shivs. I like blocking. Well, 6 block isn't very good. 7, admittedly, with oddly smooth stone. But I don't think just because we do well with shivs, it's a good reason to take that card. 58% chance we fight Awaken Time Eater, though, so we might not have to deal with Time Slug. Genuine consideration for that Cloak and Dagger. I think it's no. It doesn't solve a problem that we don't already have solved. Why is this an option to go to? Oh! Hey, you know what? Give me question marks. I like question marks. Yes, great. We actually get 300 gold going into the shop. This is just what I was after. Thank you kindly. Wait, that's not money. That's a curse. Ugh. Oh, well, at least we're going to get rid of curse. Ah, yeah, that was anti-money. That was lose 100 gold. But I really, really, really want Lantern. So good. Probably my favorite common relic. On the first turn, the most important turn, gain additional energy. You know, the turn where we have additional draw and we have Gambler Chip. That might be better than getting rid of Decay. After all, that's only 2 damage. That's not even 2 hit point damage. 1 gold shy of getting Art of War as well. That's also kind of sad. I think I need the Lantern here. Yoink. We're not doing membership card. Don't buy membership card unless you have more than double the membership card money. Or are you planning on doing a lot more shopping down the line, like an Act 1 shop? Yeah, Decay isn't so bad, but we still want to get rid of it. Unfortunately, we're not getting rid of it until Act 4. And that is very unfortunate, but we should get rid of it. Curses are bad, okay? Wish I had Clockwork Souvenir here now. Finisher with Blade Dance, potentially Finisher Pen Nib. That's got to be good. Very potentially. Oh lordy. You're in for a really, really bad time, my Spire growthy friend. If only I could get accuracy. If only. Oh well. Enjoy. Alright, this fight should be well underway. Thank you, Lantern. Whew. That could have been quite funny. There we go, and thanks to all the blade dancing, that pen nib increments really fast. Might prefer Distilled Chaos over Liquid Bronze. Liquid Bronze is not really anti-awakened one. It's not really anti-anything in Act 3 that I can think of. Good for the heart, but the heart's an Aeon away. Give me Distilled Chaos. 0 cost block card looking tempting. Yes, I will take that deflect. Alright, Giant Head. Probably my best matchup. Get accuracy down nice and early. Piercing will... yeah, this all just generally helps me quite nicely. Save Malaise for later. Tempting to save that Adrenaline for later, actually. That needs to go down. Doubling my damage next turn is pretty sweet. Not being hurt this turn is pretty sweet. Do I want to draw 2? Maybe. Oh, well, not so much now. But still, maybe. I think so. There we go. Bit of a waste of a lot of Akabeko there. But all in all, not too shabby. What is better here, actually? 72 on you, or probably the shiv, right? Not happy with this coming in. Do I dare Distilled Chaos here? You know what? It's not a very good potion. Let's just do it. Ah, crumbs! Calt Gamble was really bad there. Oh, but maybe it was really good. Ooh, wow. Wow, that actually did save my bacon in a big way there. Splendid. If I could just bring this up a little more, that'd be great. Hilarious. Alright, pretty good use of that potion. I'll take a staggering 1 damage to slay the giant dead. To increment this as much as possible. Oh, I should have played Finisher, that would have done it. Bottled Flame, hold that thought. Replacement potion is nice. Tools of the Trade. Draw and discard, actually pretty good. Zero cost would be nicer, but it will aid drawing through the deck. It will aid Eviscerate. I'm okay with Tools of the Trade. However, Bottled Flame. Having Eviscerate at the start always means that this thing, thanks to Gambler's Chip, will deal 17 times 3 damage for free. And if I ever set up my pen nib, it will do double that. Pretty amazing start to any fight. Yeah, also Tools of the Trade should help discard Decay frequently enough. Normally I don't like Bottled Flame, and I certainly don't like getting it early, but it's really, really good with Eviscerate here. Sometimes I just don't pick this up because it's not worth it, but yeah, this actually works really well with Eviscerate because of our Gambling Chip and Akabeko. How funny that we'd get those two together. We're going to recall right now so we don't mess that up later. That means we have options here. We can rest, we can dig, we can rest or dig. Could one-shot Spear and Shield. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So here we go. Eviscerate's here. Ooh, Nemesis is a great person to have that against as well. Don't need you. Don't particularly want any of you. Yeah, do better than this, please. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Thank you, Lantern value. I can't even spend all of this. Oh, I can. I can. And I'll do my utmost, too. So yeah, loving that damage. Loving every laugh. Close to a dead Nemesis on turn 1 is pretty good. However, now we have to stand at least one turn of his. It's probably going in with a big 45 right now. No, the much more manageable 21. But notably, I'm not blocking that. See, my block game is not good enough. Really need to improve the block game. Malaise just cancels this, doesn't it? Oh, Tools of the Trade down, though. Thank you, Malaise. Alright, the whole discard thing. This is almost certainly a calculated gamble. Maybe after flipping back? Come on, Blade Dance, we've got work to do here. I might even be able to kill him next turn. 8 hits whilst he's intangible. Oh, sorry, I forgot about the bronze scales. Ugh, Mawbank. Well, we're not going shopping for a while, unless one of these two are a shop, which I'd be okay with, because I really want to remove that curse. But yes, we have now found one of the 2 amazing relics for this kind of build, the Kunai. Block game, which I was just saying needs to be improved, has now been improved. Every time we play Blade Dance, our blocks blockier. Does that make dash minus worth taking now? No. Does the fact that Calculated Gamble will never be upgraded make me want a second one? Unclear. I don't have that much junk in my deck anymore. Trimming down two defends, I think, and all of the unupgraded strikes has made this quite nice. I think we do take it. It's just such a good card. If I wanted to upgrade my previous one, surely taking another one is just as good. Oh, wow. Curse removers. Put in your place. The bag of preparation has made my land turn even better. Made my gambling chip even better. Made my Akabeko even better. Oh, it's a good day to be the silent. Alright, the Darklings are back. Why are they back, you might say? We already fought these freaks. The Darklings are both an easy pool and a hard pool fight in Act 3, so you can see them in the first two encounters and see them beyond. What do we do here? Really, really hoping to see... Oh, wait, there's Corpse Explosion. Okay, so this fight's already won. Then there's nothing to really think about, is there? No, sir, there is not. Yeah, these freaks are just dead. Who's the highest hit point one? That's you in the front. Sha. And I want to set up pen nibs, so we do one of these, and oh, the fight's already over. Thank you for playing. Whoa! Okay, right, goodbye, Essence of Steel. Ghost in a Jar is the best potion in the game. On one turn, just don't take damage. What about another calculated gamble? Escape Plan with Kunai is actually looking really nice as well. It's just a free block card, and it draws. Hell yeah, I'll take Escape Plan. Alright, we have to fight the Spicy Elite, no question about it. If we don't, we do not get the third key to go and enter Act 4. And it's Giant dead. I don't think your 7 health you get back per turn is going to do much for you. It'll do something for me, though. It'll make me larf. How do I feel about all of this? Bye. I want you. Bye. Am I really happy getting rid of my block cards? I mean, all of them? Yeah, keep the backflip. Didn't need to, but oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, well, first and foremost, we should play other cards first because that magnifies the damage that you take. 7. 7 energy. Can I even spend 7 energy here? Defend backflip to use some of it. And to draw me more cards, potentially Blade Dance again. Thank you. Alright, now we're sorted. Four. 1, 2... I guess I play Leg Sweep then. Yep. You want to play cards that aren't your attacks first because Giant Head has slow, meaning every card you play makes them take 10% more damage that turn. So that leaves me 2 energy, and I'm just going to do Blade Dance Finisher to ruin your day. That's fine by me. Brap. Oh, we haven't juiced up these shivs. Don't know why I thought I had. A good start. Are you having a larf? Well, there are some larfs being had right now. That I assure you. Love the kunai. Generally love it more than the shuriken. Oh my. If ever there were options. Better options, please. I was contemplating holding on to the pen nib to keep it juiced up for the future, but I didn't see a need in that. Certainly don't see a need in it right now. Wait, are you even dead to this? You might not be. Let's not take things for granted here, shall we? You are weakened, but... Oh, I should have actually Blade Danced first for kunai value. There we go. All is well. This fight is already won. I think the healing of the Giant Head's actually kept it alive so far, so well done, Giant Head. Alright, 6 left to do for pen nib. having it set up for the eviscerate's really good. Centennial, more draw when I take damage. Meat on the bone. Hopefully we get no value out of meat on the bone, but it's there as a backup. I might want acrobatics now. Yes, I'm okay with that now, even though it's unupgraded. On 4 energy, I can stomach to take that card. I should drop another card. Probably the unupgraded accuracy, shouldn't need all of that. That's what I was looking for. Corpsey Explodey. Witness. Boom. And that way all I need to do is sweep the leg and murder you. Good fight, good night. Maximum gold. Grand foot. No. Absolutely not. Wait, let's actually stop and think about them. I already took acro. I don't particularly want a second acro, or do I? Draw game could always be better. Acrobatics are really nice to see when Spear and Shield put 2 burns on top of your deck. All in all, it's a fairly low-cost deck. You know what? I will take a second acro, but no more beyond that. Juzu Bracelet kicks in for a second time, preventing us from taking another fight and giving us 3 colorless card options for 10 hit points. It's not really... You shouldn't think of this as 3 for 10. It's 2 for 10, because you already get 1 for free. But finding Master of Strategy would be really good. Any other colorless cards that would really, really be appealing right now? Good Senses for 0-cost block. It's like Deflect, but slightly worse. Apotheosis. Oh yeah, Apotheosis would be unupgradable. So that's a pretty heavy card to have to play. I'm just not sure I want to spend the hit points here because I could dig. Digging over resting sounds really nice here, but the mango makes the resting better. But imagine the shovel value. I'll take 2 on 5. I don't think it's any of these. And I know it... Wait, Panacea. Artifact. Artifact is nice. Is it nice enough, though? It's great if I get it turn 1 against the heart, because that will block the vulnerable, keep me a lot less likely to die. With Gambling Chip, it's much more likely I can get it. It does exhaust as well. Okay, you know what? Give me that. That was actually our story. Ghostly creatures killed, we take the skull, put it on our head, and we head towards the Spire. That's the backstory for the Silent. Whoa! Upgrade all cards. Who needs Apotheosis? That's an incredibly tempting upgrade all. But no longer being able to heal... Well, when would we even heal? We're digging here. Well, we wouldn't be able to heal between the acts, and that's a tough one. It's probably just fight the boss here. That upgrade all is so good, though. I think a better player than me would take upgrade all. It is straight up no heal. Nothing will heal you. Fairy in a jar won't heal you. Resting won't heal you. Meat on the bone won't heal you. You cannot, in any way, heal if you have this. Any way you might think of, gaining max health, gaining a strawberry, eating, biting, none of it will heal. Heal to Fool? That is 23 health, but I think it's got to be the rare relic here. It can't be Shovel. It literally cannot be Shovel. Alright, come on. Alright, good, it's the Guardian. I'd be a little worried if it were Hexaghost, but you know what it isn't? It's not Hexaghost. Accuracy's good. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away? Maybe don't go away. You go... Oh, crumbs, my hand was full. It's funny how that's going to make you curl up immediately. Oh well, make hay. There's no zero cost stuff I can get here, right? Well, maybe. Adrenaline? I really, really wish I had... not prepared. Well-laid plans would be so good, being able to hold onto a card. Now that you do counterattack damage, I'm not so happy, but I have found leg sweep, so I'm pretty happy. But I might just malaise here. Actually, I think this is just malaise here. Yeah, screw this guy. You don't get to hurt me today. Oh no, not 3x2. Not an attack that I passively block. Oh, actually, speaking of blocking, should have kept the defend there. Ooh, nice. Of course, because he hits you for every attack card you play, whether or not they actually land. Funny. I'm not really paying much attention in this fight. Maybe I should. If he ever lands a hit on me, you can say something to the tune of "I told you so, Jake." I want to play these? Yeah, I should have the block for it. He certainly does not. Are you just dead? That's a yes. Alright, our rare relic is Pocket Watch. That's a very good rare relic, normally. We're probably not going to see a lot of use out of it, but if we ever get a turn where it's just play 3 cards and draw 3 more next turn, I'm more than happy for that. Caltrops here has a plus on it. Really good for dealing damage on the heart, but I don't think the heart's problem is damage. The heart's problem is survival. I need my block game to be better. Does that mean I take another leg sweep? It's a lot more weakened. It's a nice big chunky block card. No, because the block we get is largely due to kunai. That speaks to taking low cost block cards. Even so, I do love leg sweep. I could do with more block density in the deck. We're not going to get another choice for it. I will take this leg sweep. I might live to regret it. But nobody ever regrets going digging. Oh, yeah. Thank goodness we didn't take no more healing. Nice. Alright, we have all the keys. Now we must take on the Act 3 bosses ×2. Starting with my least favorite Act 3 boss, the Awakened one. I'm not his biggest fan. Doing a big chunky malaise on him is very tempting early on. Getting rid of all these lovely block cards, it would be pretty great to use on him right now, but it's probably just murk these guys with upfront damage. Blade Dance all over him after I malaise him. I might not even play the accuracies. I might just keep Blade Dancing on this guy until my kunai value is so high that I can block everything without powering him up. There's no need to rush this fight. Just kill these freaks and handle the Awakened one. Again, well-laid plans would be so useful here, but we don't have it. Do I even want this Blade Dance, then? Yeah, because I want the kunai value. Corpse Explosion, one of these guys, would actually be pretty good for murderizing them as well. Although that reduces the malaising on the Awakened one, and I want that to be obnoxiously powerful. Just malaising him for 7 sounds so good. Much better than taking care of the cultists, right? Don't forget the horn. You are very right about the horn. Horn can make us even more powerful. What's 17 times 3? Well, it's 60 minus 9, so it's 51. That's just shy of killing the cultist. Backstab solves that. So I should take out the highest powered one. Or calcium helps out a big touch here as well. That gives me an idea of what you're going to be doing as well, and procs me. Nice, so we already got through 2 dexterity. Yeah, Corpse Explosion was an idea, but I wanted to save up all my energy for a big chunky malaise on the Awakened one, so he just has nothing to do. Did you mean to Corpse Explosion a big cultist? No. No, I did not. I want this to be biblical. But I also don't want to take damage. You know what? Let's do it like this. I want a little bit more value on my blocks. There we go. I'll take 1 damage. And now this guy's on -10, and he's weakened pretty much forever, and the damage I took gave me Centennial Draw. Pretty good all around. Don't play powers. There's no good reason to. Dun, 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 dun. There is pretty good reason to keep getting that kunai value. It's not quite enough, and you're not quite dead yet. And keep the cultist weakened just in case this somehow goes pear-shaped. You really need the accuracy, though. No, no, I do not. What I need to do is keep this fight in control. How did he... Wasn't he on -10 strength, or was I imagining that? I was definitely imagining that. There was no way he was on -10. Wasn't that big of a malaise. That's right, he started on +2, I think. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. 7 block is nice, but... Go. Yeah, my strategy to winning this fight is to kunai scale out of it and not let him scale. I really do not need those accuracies for this fight. I know they're tempting. Accuracy feels good. But it's not needed here. Well, I will probably play them later on. Because he'll get rid of his minus strength when he phase changes, if nothing else. Hey, look, this thing's already pen-nibbed. That's cool. Blur is rather nice as well. There we go. So now these block cards are getting pretty chunky and pretty blocky. Whereas he's not getting any stronger. He only gets stronger when I say that he can. Normally his multi-attack is the scary one here. 6x4 plus whatever strength you give him, but now it's just, oh no, not 1x4. What will I do? Well, I have some ideas. How about nothing? Sender's Bane finally goes away. Strange Spoon would do wonders with our shivs, yeah, it would clog our deck and kill us. That's what it would do. Do not be in a hurry to kill yourself with that. Not quite good enough. Let's keep you incredibly weakened while we're at it. Sure, we're just kind of tickling him, but he's tickling us. And in this tickle fight, we're coming out on top. To a degree. So now my defends actually out-defend what pathetic little stuff he does, so that's good. A slow fight for sure, but slow is fine if your enemy doesn't scale. On A20, just about every enemy scales, but that's not our problem today. Blur, defend, backflip. Don't even consider that decay. Yeah, decay not hurting us much, but I'll still probably get rid of it at the next shop. Nice thing about Mawbank not being broken at the end of Act 3 is that all of these count as a floor. The boss is a floor, the second boss is a floor, the chest where you get the boss reward is a floor, and then you advance up to Act 4, which is another floor advancement. Pretty good. Actually, kind of wishing I had more blurs of all things. Hey, blur! Amazing. Sure, do something. Now, the Slay the Spire stream, I binge-watched these on YouTube. It's intellectually calming and entertaining, says Gautier III. I'm glad you enjoy them. I certainly enjoy playing it. You know, I thought my interest in this game was waning, but every time I play it, there's more and more to be learned, enjoyed, you name it. Wouldn't be able to stall out Donu Deka like this, by the way, but Donu Deka would not punish me immensely for playing powers. Getting to the point where I'm going to start playing the accuracies, and it will be both the accuracies, because he'll lose his negative strength when he phase changes, same with the weakness, so I'm going to need something resembling a plan for that. Not playing them yet, though. No good reason to. Never be free of the Spire. Well, Slay the Spire 2 will eventually come out, right? Has to happen someday. Hold the phone. Much as I'd like that leg sweep, I'd rather... Oh, crumbs. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. I thought I'd thrown away leg sweep and kept the defend. I'm going to take damage for this. Oh, well. 6 damage due to a misclick. Was that even 6? Might be time to start playing these. Yeah, 21 block, yeah, of course I'll play that then. Order doesn't matter, we didn't have blur up. And now it should be very easy to kill the awakened one. Starts doing actual damage, but... eh. Actual damage, huh? Show me where the actual damage is. What if Slay the Spire 2 is worse than Slay the Spire? It's possible, but unlikely. I think the mantras that they have regarding game development put Slay the Spire 2 in a happy place. I want to get blur up and get as much defense as possible. Not you. Get as much defense. Oh, I want that down, that's for sure. Don't want to draw because there's a good chance I'll draw into those blade dances and we don't have a way to keep them, so this is fine. 40 block. He gets rid of negative strength, but he didn't have any because I played my cards, and it's a damn good thing I built up 16 dexterity because, ouch. But at least now I can play powers. Yeah. Oh yeah, we had blur anyway, so who's to worry? Not this guy. Never worried in my life. Oh wow, oh wow, this guy is not looking good today. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Do I even want these options? No. And he's not even weakened. Well, he is weakened, but not anymore. We'll take care of that rather handily. Doing well on not even that much energy, even. We're on 4, but we don't really have good ways of generating additional energy. Do not throw away voids like I almost did there. Drawing them is what loses you energy, so you don't want to throw it away where you're going to draw it again. Man, that kunai is just so good. It's single-handedly winning me this fight. If I didn't have kunai, I would have had to play my accuracies quick and blitz through this fight, and I would have died doing so. I'm quite certain about that. Quite certain indeed. You know, I don't really care. Played that wrongly. I should have kept Defend over Survivor. But the Awakened one doesn't have much of a leg to stand on anymore. Not the way we're playing today. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Pen Nib Eviscerate? I don't think so. I should have my pen nib set up for next fight. It might be a bit of a scutter, but I think it's a worthwhile scutter. Because getting a good head start on Donu Deka or the Time Slug will work out to my advantage. So I need to let him heal a little bit, and then tickle him until my pen nib is ready to strike. Shoo. So yeah, don't kill him just yet. I gotta play several attacks. And I'm glad I added the extra block to my deck that I did. Makes it a lot easier to do things like this. And playing a finisher that does no damage does increment pen nib. It's just that good. Careful now. Is there cool stuff in the Philippines? That's a whole country and it's full of cool stuff. I am quite happy here. Satisfied enough about wanting to live here. So I'll be figuring that out when I get back to Hungary. Oh crap, no! I forgot about the bronze scales. How could they do me in like this? And it is, of course, the Time Slug, because we built a Shiv deck. The game knows. That means playing lots of Shivs to level up my dexterity will not work quite as well against Time Eater, but it'll be a nice booby prize. So we do not Blade Dance on this guy quickly. What we do is we survive for a while. Piercing Will lets us survive turn 1. Question is how we go forward from there. Not even sure I want the neutralize the weaken. It's not really going to matter here. I want Tools of the Trade down. Don't care about finisher. Oh, wow. Yes, yes, yes. Big yes. Don't hurt me. Take more damage. You know what? Oh wait, crumbs. I thought I had to count to 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not going to work for me. And I only get to play 2 cards next turn. That's not good enough. That was a mistake then. Oh well, live with a mistake. The Shivs and discard pile hurt me down the line. Yeah, I don't know why I thought Time Warp hit on 10. I've played this game plenty enough times to know that's not how it works. This is not good. I need leg sweep on the double. That's not leg sweep. Malaise is pretty much leg sweeping against this guy. I get to play 3 cards. Defect, Blur, Malaise. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Thank you, Centennial Draw. Yeah, they're my leg sweeps, of course, sitting together. Piercing Will barely doing anything here. Keep him weakened and keep me moving, please. I actually just don't want those cards, so away we go. Might just pass here. Yeah. Don't worry, I don't know how any of it works. It's a difficult game. Not on low ascension, but on high ascension, good lord, it's a tough game. At least the Shivs do actual damage thanks to my accuracies, but where are we going from here? Blade Dance is a lot of cards played, but it buffs me up. See, now I don't mind doing this. Shiv, Shiv, bigger Shiv. Blade Dance, Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. Get the dexterity going. Do not want to get hurt by this. Should have actually saved and played 3 blocks then. Yeah, it's fine enough. 8, 8, or whatever. Steal the show, Time Slug. It's almost time for Foolish, actually. Almost. Not best pleased with this draw. Accuracy, help me out. Pretty dire draw overall. Alright, do I put you in Foolish territory? Let's work on it. I blocked the draw down there. He's coming in with a 15. He's not coming in with diddly now. Alright, now I can make him do foolish, foolish next turn. Phantasmal's probably a waste to play then, because I'm unlikely to get the kill on him. But there we go, that's all we need to do to foolish, foolish him. Wait, how do I block here? I'm sure there were thoughts about blocking. There you go. I want to set up here, preferably with blur. Hey, we're in meat value. This is not blurring. This buffs up my dexterity a touch more, but I'm not sure I'm even interested in that. Let's get these out of my face for one then. And this is fine. Thank you, Orcalsum, blocking my own curse. Foolish, foolish, he gets rid of his debuffs, and now he's coming in playing a real game. What do we do about that? Well, there's Blur to help me out. Let's keep him weakened, keep the block for Leighton. Don't really want either of those cards next turn. That'll do. No need to play. Jake, remember to tell the joke? No, it was too late again. Plus, people didn't like it. I thought it was an excellent joke. You want to foolish, foolish me? I guess that's fine. Alright, this fight is well in our grasp. The blur. The blur is tempting. But not tempting enough. Setting up for Shield and Spear is also tempting. I don't mind taking a bit more damage here, right? Meat on the bone plus the 75% healing that we get going forward is nice enough. Or should be nice enough. What is this nonsense, though? Shiv strike, blade... Yeah, okay, I can... Can I actually kill you here? No, not by a long shot. Well, if nothing else, let's make Survivor a little bit better. Still hurting me, though. Good thing he's weakened. You know, I thought I'd be having no problem whatsoever with this guy. As it happens, I'm having problems whatsoever with this guy. Once again, the kunai is coming in to save me. In fact, even the bronze scales are coming in a big way here. Right, that should be game, set, and match because of Phantasmal. Oh, God, he'd planned it. Or had he? I want something like a strike here, please. That is just a little too much. That is fine. There we go. Pen-Nib set up. That means Pen-Nibbed, Akabeko'd... why can't I remember the name of it? Pen-Nibbed, Bottled... Akabeko'd Eviscerate should go a long way to solving Shield and Spear. Yes, well calculated, worth the extra damage as well. Get those many Shivs ready. Shiv the Heart for 2278, a good score. The number there is based on the score of your run, which you'll see when you end the run one way or another. But since we grabbed all the keys, here we are in Act 4, and just look at that Maw Bank constantly giving me extra dosh. Do we rest for 15 health, or do we dig? That's actually a tough question. I mean, I could dig up a pair, and that wouldn't be worth it. 15 health is a lot of health, but a relic could be anything. Be greedy and dig. Be greedy and dig. Maybe good. Actually, for the heart, the Ornamental Fan is a great find. Normally, I don't like Ornamental Fan with Orichalcum because you get 4 block from the fan, and Orichalcum would have blocked 6. However, during the heart fight, we're going to want to block as we play. So if I play Blade Dance, Beat of Death will hit me for 8, but the Ornamental Fan will block 4 of that. That's a pretty good bit of value. I'm okay with that. Also, Black Star is going to give me double relics out of Shield and Spear. Also, even more Maw Bank money. This thing got me 144 gold. That's pretty good. If only I'd gotten... Wait! Ah, oh, damn, I thought that was well-laid plans. No, it's Infinite Stinks. Okay, bad, bad, good, bad, 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 dubious. Ugh. I want that fairy, but I don't want it more than my current potions, so too bad. We don't buy that catalyst, we don't do poison things. I buy that deflect for sure. Do I want 2 random skill upgrades? Might hit Blade Dances, Piercing Wail, Corpse Explosion, Backflip, Malaise. There's not really any bad hits. In fact, they're all good hits, except maybe Escape Plan and Panacea. Wait, what the heck does Panacea even upgrade to? Two artifact? Oh, 2 artifact actually wouldn't be too bad. I actually think... I'm not sure I've ever bought Warpaint before. Never seems worth the money. The alternative is taking Orange Pellets. Orange Pellets will clear all of the debuffs from the heart, but that means getting an attack, a skill, and a power together in one turn. That's a tall order. Is bottled skill really that good? What skills can I bottle? Bearing in mind that bottling a skill loses gambling chip value, because that's another card that I'm not likely to gamble away. Bottling Corpse Explosion is not the awesome thing it might seem like, because the Shield and Spear have 2 artifact, so it block both hits of Corpse Explosion. I would need to do something like Leg Sweep or Neutralize the Spear, then hit it with Corpse Explosion, and then only the hit point explosion death thing will kick in. Malaise would also kick in. Pellets means no vulnerable for heart attack, only if I draw that draw power with a skill and attack on turn 2, which is not guaranteed. And with no well-laid plans, I can't really make that happen. Infinite Blades value with pellets? God, no. You can bottle Adrenaline? Yeah. Don't think I want to, though. With Gambling Chip, Bag of Preparation, Ring of the Snake, my turn 1 is already really, really good. It's the turn 2 that worries me. I think I take the Warpaint. I'm behind on upgrades. Warpaint, Deflect. Take the Deflect first so that it's more likely to be hit by the Warpaint, or not. I think not, actually. Warpaint, then buy Deflect. Nah, middling upgrades there. I don't think I want any of the rest of this stuff. Maybe card remove would have been nice, but what would I remove? Strike Plus, possibly? Or one of the unupgraded defends? No, with Kunai I don't want to remove defends anymore. This is fine. I'm not buying any of the rest of the stuff, so let's carry on. Oh yeah, remove Decay. That probably would have been better than getting Deflect. Oh well, too bad. Let's go. Going forward with 98 gold feels bad, but here we are. Right. How does one even start with all this? I don't need Panacea. These guys don't really debuff you meaningfully. Although this guy will debuff strength. Eh. Oh, right. There's a lot to block on this turn, isn't there? Could I conceivably go for a kill on this turn, though? Prepared to draw 1 or draw down 2? I think I'll toss it away to draw 1. Not even sure I want backstab here. But look at that eviscerate. 34 3 times. There's a reasonable chance I could just kill the shield on the first turn, and that's pretty good already. Normally you try to go for the spear first, but given that's 102 damage, and the backstab will be another 11 on top of that, I don't need a lot to kill you, but I will need something. I guess that's where the Calc Gamble comes in. Let's go for it. Acro might help a big way here, but let's try and take you out. What are you made of? Piercing Will is very tempting to strip artifact. So Blade Dance just kills you. I don't even need the accuracy. So that's a good reason to play Blade Dance without playing accuracy, because I might draw something that makes it more interesting not to do that. Terrific start, killing one of these two. Now where do we go from here? Hello, Decay. Nice to see you. I actually want to take damage off of Spire Spear, so don't block any more this turn. Probably accuracy, calc, gamble. Yeah, I could acrobatics to have more to calc gamble, but then I only have 2 energy. So 1 accuracy and gamble. Damn. Yeah, malaise would be nice, but that's artifact blocking it. And it's the strength that's better than the weak here. Could leg sweep malaise, but that wouldn't be enough malaising. We could also just gamble again. Yeah, none of this is particularly exciting. Probably backflip into... No, we don't want to block anymore. Right, just gamble then. That's what I'm talking about. Adrenaline. Might even adrenaline into accuracy and start really dishing out the pain. And that's exactly how it goes down. Finisher as well. This guy is toast. Might not even care about the Centennial. Oh, crap. The Ornamental Fan kicked in and I won't get my extra draw next turn. However, what if we don't care? Bye. Alright, not only do we get the turn 1 kill on Spear and Shield, we continue to get Black Star value, 7 extra relics, and step aside accuracy, we've got the boot. Whenever you deal 4 or fewer points of damage, do 5. It's here, but it's not as good as After Image, no way. After Image blocks half of Beat of Death combined with the Ornamental Fan. We don't really care about Beat of Death. Get me that After Image. It's not going to be an 8. It'll be somewhere in our 39 deck. But let's go. This is an excellent setup because we have Cultist Potion and Ghost in a Jar. We cannot die on the first round against the Heart. And we should be able to scroll through our entire deck in the first 3 turns. Accuracy's there at the top. Easy choice to get rid of Decay and Dagger Spray and Finisher. Deflect? Yeah, dubious. Don't need Backstab early on. Eviscerate will be max value. Neutralize could be useful. Could get neutralized with Leg Sweep and have the Corrupt Heart weakened all for the first 3 turns. That's pretty good. But I would put the chances here at 85+% that we're going to win this one. I don't actually think we need that block, but taking damage when I don't have to take damage is usually not a good idea. Even so, I want the block. I want the rest of this, though. Yeah, neutralize is good later, but could also be good now if we get Leg Sweep. We did not get Leg Sweep, but maybe we did. Oh, After Image coming in at a brilliant time. I could immediately draw 3. If I play After Image, well, we'll draw 2, won't we? I think I'll hold the draw for later. Deflect for now, then After Image. I like that extra draw, so if I play Neutralize, I take 1 damage. No, I don't even. That's funny. That's very funny. Oh, that got rid of my my Akabeko, didn't it? Not that it's a concern, though, because in this kind of fight, that amount of damage is not of much value. That said, I should have eviscerated instead of neutralized. We have a lot of options here. Which ones do we like the most? Probably Defend, Blade Dance. Defend, Accuracy, Blade Dance. Get that ornamental value. going. Want more setup. Still want more setup. Well, there's a leg sweep. We don't have the energy to play it, which is more than a little unfortunate. There's Piercing Will, also not the right time for it. How very unfortunate. Oh, right, that's right. Drink the Cultist Potion while the going is good. Could draw more by playing a card, get Centennial Draw, but we don't have the energy for it. Unless I got Panacea, that'd be very handy right now. Could Calc Gamble, that's 4 cards, but on 1 energy, what's really going to help me here? You know what? Screw it, let's do it. Thonk, 1 damage. We did get Panacea, and we got Deflect, so we can keep playing, and the other accuracy. However, Blade Dance is probably better than that accuracy. That was an amazing choice by me. There we go, we're not going to be made vulnerable. That makes surviving this so much easier. Coming in with a multi-hit. So it's not 3/15. Oh, it's not anything, because we've got Piercing Will. Isn't that sweet? Not much of an anything turn for us, but it's certainly a nothing turn for the heart. Go Bronze Scales. Okay, forget 85%. It's like 99% chance we win now. I don't like calling my shots here, especially turn 2 against the heart, but what can he really do against me? Well, he can do this. No question, he can do this. What's my escape plan here? That void makes me not want to throw away this hand here. Probably just malaise you. Just for 1 energy, that malaise is pretty good. Gotta get that value out of... Where is it? Where is it? Double damage, the top right one there. Double damage this turn. 2 energy. No, I want to malaise this guy for more than that. 6.5 dozen between these, although getting rid of Slimed is also nice. No, how about minimizing dying? That's also good. There we go. 33 coming in is a lot more palatable. Could have used Ghost in a Jar in this turn, but I'm trying to save that for a much more impactful turn, which might be never. It's draw 2, throw away 2, unlikely to be of use. Let's keep moving. Could the potion be the 45? Well, it could certainly save me here if I don't have Corpse, don't have Screaming. I don't have Screaming, jeez. Even if I did, it's got Artifact. Wow, powerful. What did I say about 99% chance? Neutralizes there, but I think the right call here is to use Ghost in a Jar. Let's backflip and see where we go with this one first. Alright, Blade Dance like we don't care, or remove that artifact so we can weaken him. Because it's big hit after this. I think I should Corpse Explosion to get rid of his artifact. Beyond that, though, this is still looking rough. I'm gonna do it so I can weaken him going forward. Don't know why Snecko Snull kicked in there, because we didn't apply any poison. Blade Dance or block. Probably my Ghost in a Jar turn, so let's just come and have a go. Yeah, blocking a huge amount of damage with the Ghost in the Jar is exactly what this thing exists for. Thank you, no thank you. Oh my god, the heart has a love for Slay the Spire being restored. Just something about being on my travels here has really made me want to... Oh no, 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 don't do this to me. Oh my god, what? Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable draw that. Perfectly dead. Ow. Ow, ow. I can't believe that. Deflect, deflect, aggro, Count Gamble, blur, leg sweeps, but no. We got hosed. Perfectly hosed. Yeah, not so confident now is right. Oh well, go down swinging. Ow. Ow. I was so confident about that fight. And I think I had every reason to be so confident about that fight, but wow, that was an awful draw. Really good deck, really good relics, really good setup for the heart, but the heart is just that hard, especially on A20. Could you have survived with a fan? I didn't have 3 attacks to fan there. Bang. And the dirt is gone. I can't believe that. That was such a good run. Ah, such is the nature of the beast, though. Wow. Even with Ghost in the Jar and Ritual Potion, Heart still slay us there. That was brutal. Couldn't get the weakness down. The heart giveth and the heart taketh away. Well, the cards did. Did the jar on the wrong turn? I don't know about that. The jar saved us how much health? Not sure the jar would have saved any more health on that other turn. Although, I think we had some defense. Maybe it would have been better. 30. Would have done 45. I see, I see. Now, we had every reason to think that we could survive the big hit there. But we did not draw the block. In fact, the... right. I threw away the Ascender's Bane on turn 1 when I discarded my cards, so it came back to clog our draw on that turn. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Jake's sandbagging to make sure he gets his retirement visa. Ooh. This is knowing that the next draw sucked. So 38 damage saved, you blocked for 7. Yeah, but I could have blocked for more on that turn. Anyway, coulda, woulda, shoulda, doesn't matter. We didn't. We failed right at the final hurdle. But A20 Heart is a nasty one. Good run. I mean, fairly slow Act 1 here. Juzu Bracelet and Smoothstone, and that was it. Black Star got us a whole lot here, though. Starting off with 2 amazing relics, then 2 even more amazing relics. Then some meh, and then, dug up the mango. What did we dig up? We dug up the mango, we dug up the strawberry, I think. What else did we dig up? There was one more relic that we dug up, but I forget. Strawberry, mango, ornament. Oh, we dug up the ornamental fan. How about that? Anyway, too bad, so sad. Kindergarten 3? Yeah, I'd love to do that, but not right now, because it's midnight here in this advanced time zone that I'm in. Reckon I'll do some more Kindergarten tomorrow or the day after, depending on how busy my day is and how much I just want to sleep. But speaking of just sleeping, sounds like a good idea right now. Cheers for joining for Slay the Spire. And I will say that my desire for the Spire has been reignited after thinking that, not that I was done, but that things are cooling down. No, I feel all the more hungry to bite into the heart. In any case, until I do that, 'tis a cheers and a cheerio.